and welcome to JamboFANTV. Hibs fan, tell us who you are.
I'm Cameron Sibley from Edinburgh.
And you're a Hibs fan?
Of course.
Needed to clarify that with being JamboFANTV.
Yeah.
Just to have a bit of fun here. Feed into us. Tell us about Hibs season this season.
Well, obviously it's an important season with the new manager and having to get up because financial difficulties. We've actually been very confident and very good passing, so it's been a brilliant season so far with the amount of wins, the least conceded goals in Britain we have, which is very solid for a Scottish side, and just every huge game we've kind of dealt with quite comfortably, and I hope we keep going until the end of the season.
Well, it's looking good for you. I mean, what are you 6 points clear at the moment?
6 points clear, yeah. We kind of dropped the points against Ayr, which was very disappointing, but you have them kind of games.
What was going on there? I mean, there was many people smiling coming back from Motherwell after that win for Hearts, and then yourselves are tripping up.
Yeah. Well, I don't. It was the first 4 minutes was just a lack of defending. A centre back making a mistake and they go and score. Not pushing out close enough to the striker, letting him get into the box. But after that, the possession was ridiculous. It was like 60 odd to 70 odd possession, dominated the game, but just couldn't break them down.
Do you feel, this is me plugging it in, are you ready? Do you feel that we've hit a bit of form coming into this game? We got our pants pulled down and our backside slapped by Celtic, but you know who doesn't? We came back and pulled Rangers' pants down and slapped their ass, and then went on to do Motherwell, and now we're here. We're sort of building momentum. Mm-hmm. What do you feel about that? Have you seen any of the matches the last two?
Well, I kind of watched the Hearts Rangers, and Hearts were incredible, to be honest. It was completely different from what you were with the past couple of games. But the only downside I'd say to that game was Rangers not really turning up. Rangers think they should win before the game started. That's their mentality. But you showed them, you're here not to come second, really, come third, to beat them in the league. And beating them 4-1 was really good. But in a derby, 4 means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It's just who turns up and who wants it more that day.
Exactly. I've got you down for. We'll go on to the game now. I've got you coming out. I can see. I know how Lennon plays. You know, whether he was at Celtic or whether he was at Bolton. I know how he plays. He'll come out and he'll try and. I feel he'll try and kick the football out of us. What do you think about that?
Yeah. At Tynecastle, you're going to have to kind of just be strong because your Hearts side's very physical, and they always have been at Tynecastle. So I think Neil Lennon will have to just toughen them up a bit.
Yeah, definitely. I was looking on Twitter today, and one or two of your players trying to play psychological games in terms of us being favourites and can we handle the pressure?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I hate players talking before a big game like this. I just hate it because it's just be quiet. It's a derby. There's no need in talking. I mean, maybe give something in the ear in the tunnel or something, but not to the press. Definitely not. But I do think you guys are favourites because you're the Premiership side, but not big favourites. You shouldn't have as much pressure as what they're saying. But I guess I hate these kind of mind games. Just get down to the business.
I think exactly the same. When I was reading it, I just thought, oh, gee whiz, I mean, forgive me, but the lad's not had a good game since 2012. You know, he's
Yeah.
he's bummed around with Rochdale and Wigan and played. But you know, come on, just keep your mouth shut and do let you talking out on the pitch. It's a lot easier. It is a hell of a lot easier. I mean, you're going into the game as holders to try and retain the cup.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be able to do that? I mean, obviously you do, because that's why you're on here. But is it what's it? Without giving me the score, how do you see it panning out?
With Hibs Hearts, obviously, regarding some games, it's always been like a 1-goal difference. At Tynecastle, Hibs always struggle. I've seen them win there not many times, but I feel like it depends who. Like, I don't know. I've not really watched our Hearts team like play this year, so I can't tell you who's good or who's not. But I feel like we can. I feel like we can, and we have the potential to hold the Scottish Cup. It'll be either Hearts or Celtic. I feel like will either push us off the path towards the cup again. And obviously Hearts really want to stop us, because last season, you know, it was just a kick in the teeth kind of.
You said before about the defence. Obviously, you're very tight at the back. Have you got a goal scorer that can unlock us?
Cummings can unlock Hearts. He's the kind of player that turns up for the big games. He's scored quite a lot of times against Hearts. Obviously, you guys don't like him, and it's understandable. But I feel like he'll be a big part. I don't really see like Holt doing it or James Keatings. I really can't see them scoring. It's either going to be a corner from a defender, or again Cummings scoring.
Yeah, I see. If you, I'm biased here, I'm sorry, but I think if you're going to get a goal, I can see it coming from a set piece.
Yeah.
But having said that, we've brought some players in, and they've sort of changed our style of play anyway. Definitely. And there's one I can't. You'll have to forgive me. I'll have to try and work out how to pronounce his name. I call him the big Greek lad. And he's like a swan at the back. He's just knows where the ball's going to be, what he's going to do, and plays it out with such grace.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how he does, if he's eligible to play. I think he is. I like to see new players and to see how they handle a derby. Like, they say every derby is the same, but I feel like the Scottish derbies, especially at Tynecastle, are a lot more intense and biting. Like, there's a lot of big tackles. It's just completely different, I feel like, to the English football. Like Man U, Liverpool, they'll get pictures taken with opposite players, while Hibs Hearts, it's just complete opposite.
Yeah, there's no love lost.
No.
There's no love lost. Having said that, I hope the fans behave themselves. Just go along. If you're watching this, just go along and enjoy the game. Behave yourselves at the end of the day.
There's no point it's no point damaging anything or fighting. Just have a few pints, or if you're a kid, have a few juices, and go enjoy the game.
No problems. Okay, it comes to the point now. I've already said my score prediction on here, so you give us your score prediction and a score if you know who's going to score.
2-1 Hibs. Cummings to score and McGregor for Hibs, and I don't know the Hearts score. Maybe Nicholson if he's playing. He always scores. Well,
thank you so much. A big ask for you to come on as a Hibs fan. Really appreciate you coming on, and I've said it on here before. Really appreciate all the Hibs fans that have been on the site on Twitter and offered to help out. It's what football's about, just getting together. Thank you so much.